number 6. Everybody know number 6? So that means Tibetan Kanto Su Chipana, Third Chingwa Tenjaba, Killa, Chubavi, Ramalu Chubaku. So that means the way of immature, apprehend, dependent arising, does nothing but tighten the bonds of extreme views. But when apprehended by the wise, it is the very means of cutting the net of all elaboration. Do you understand this meaning? So this means the way of immature, apprehend, dependent arising. So that means we have to go to all lower schools. So immatures are Hinayana, Great Exposition, Follower of Sutra. This is the Theravada Pali language. So generally speaking, Four Noble Truths, 8 Four Noble Paths, practice like this, Hinayana. So this means Vichua means Hinayana school, Great Exposition, and Follower of Sutra, 2 school. Mahayana school, 2. Mind only school, and middle way of autonomy, Sanskrit school. Hinayana school, Pali. Mind only school, and middle way of autonomy is Sanskrit, Pali, Sanskrit. So Buddha taught both language, Pali as well as Sanskrit language. So that means the way of immature, dependent arising. So this all is school, remember? We had discussion about last time. They all accept dependent arising. Because they accept dependent arising of cause and effect. So cause and effect. They also accept dependent arising of part and whole. Part and whole, you know this part and whole. So they accept dependent arising, but they cannot accept emptiness, the viewpoint of Mother Mega Pasangika, empty of inner existence. Therefore, they are immature. No matter how they are accepting dependent arising, but they are immature because they are believing in inner existence. Therefore, it's immature. All below is school. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that means remember this. This we have to think about this. These 3 reasons taught by Dharmakirti, Indian master. 3 reasons. This is called everywhere. It's called the effect reason, nature reason, non-observation reason. 3 reasons. So it means 3 effect reason, nature reason, and non-observation reason. Do you understand this one? Effect reason means there is statement and you prove this to reason. So a statement can be like this. I can say this Smoky Mountain statement. So you have doubt whether there is a fire on the mountain. And then you have doubt about, you see the smoke on the mountain, that is statement. But you have doubt about the fire, whether there's fire or not. So then you have to use the logic. There is statement is Smoky Mountain statement. There is fire because there is smoke. So smoke is the reason of fire. So that reason is called the effect reason, because smoke, fire is the cause. Smoke is reason of fire. So you see that on the smoky mountain, right? So then there is fire because there is smoke. So you can prove. You don't have to see the fire, but you can prove through the inferential logic mind. Through. So that kind of reason is called the effect reason. Okay. Now, so here, the nature reason, right? Nature reason is, you can say statement like sound. Sound is statement. It's permanent, impermanent, because it being product. Sound is statement. So I want to prove sound to be impermanent, so I use logic product. If it is product, it should be impermanent, changing momentarily. You understand what I'm saying? Statement is sound. Sound. You know sound? Mm-hmm. Sound is statement. And then I have to prove it is impermanent. Sound is impermanent because it is product. So if something is product, it should be impermanent. So that kind of reason is called the nature reason, because impermanent and the product same nature. Something happen to impermanent, no product. No product, no impermanent. That's same nature. You understand what I'm saying? So that kind of logic is called the nature reason. First one is effect reason. So you smoky mountain, right? So there's fire, there's smoke. Because the smoke is the result of fire. You don't see the fire, but through smoke, you prove there's fire on the mountain. So that kind of reason is called the nature reason. Okay, this is very important. Everything happening, we can use this all the time. Non-observation reason means, so that is like a statement can be like this, like nighttime at ocean. Nighttime at ocean. Statement. Nighttime at ocean. I can say no fire, no smoke exists, no fire exists. Nighttime, ocean in the lake. So that is statement. So I've proved that there's no smoke exists, no fire exists. Because no fire exists, no smoke. So that kind of statement is called the non-observation, negative reason. If I say like something like this, did you notice like this? Sound sound like this. Sound. Before I use a sound statement, it is permanent because it is product. So that is nature reason. If I use something like this, statement is sound, it is empty or permanent, it is product. Then it becomes non-observation reason. I use negative things, something like empty. You understand what I'm saying? These three reasons, effect reason, nature reason, and non-observation reason. Effect reason means smoke, you prove there is fire. Nature reason means product, impermanence, same nature. Non-observation reason means no fire, no smoke. No. Negative. You understand what I'm saying? This is the very, so this here, the way English apprehend, so that means now we have to use to that to the lower school. Say like this, we are talking about emptiness. That emptiness of person and emptiness of phenomena. So now we have to use the yourself statement. Right? Yourself is statement. Okay, so yourself, it is empty of inherent existence because it is dependent arising. If we use that logic, the lower school follow into the two extremes because they cannot accept empty of inherent existence. They strongly believe empty of inherent existence. So if we use something like this, like person, yourself, it is empty of inherent existence because dependent arising cannot fit to their mind. They are instead, their extreme view became stronger and stronger. That's why here, they tighten the bound of extreme views. The lower school. Do you understand what I'm saying? This will dependent arising, like dependent arising. When wise apprehend the wise is Pasangika, no problem. Pasangika says like this, me, statement, empty inherent existence because of dependent arising, no problem. Dependent arising, it should be empty. Empty inherent existence, dependent arising. They are like right and left hand support each other. So therefore they are wise. They are able to cut the two extremes. And lower school cannot cut the two extremes. Instead, their their extreme view became stronger and stronger. If we use something like it, do you understand what I'm saying? Bit harder. So here we have to understand first Vipassika school, Hinayana school, right? Vipassika school. So they accept selflessness but not emptiness. Vipassika and follower of sutra accept selflessness but not emptiness. Mind-only school, autonomy school, Pasangika accept selflessness and emptiness both. You understand what I'm saying? Vipassika school, they remember these, we have 4 seals of the Buddhists. All products are impermanent. All contaminant actions are natural. All phenomena empty. Nirvana alone is lasting peace. It's 4 seals. All products are impermanent. So that means, according to Buddhists, whether it exists or not exists, it depends on whether it is perceived by valid mind or not. If something is perceived by valid mind, it exists. If something is not perceived by valid mind, non-existence. This is very important Buddhist viewpoint. existing or non-existing depend on how valid mind perceives. Something perceived by a valid mind exists. For example, like all this cup, everything exists. It is perceived by a valid mind. We can say like the horn rabbit cannot exist because it is not perceived by a valid mind. Horn rabbit and sky flower, non-existent. They are not cannot perceived by a valid mind, right? So according to Buddhists, so that means product means changing. All products are impermanent. So when it's something changing, right, it means sometimes there, sometimes absent, not always there. The non-product means always there. So within the product, we can see form, smell, taste, tangible, We see, we hear, we touch, everything. So these form, smell, taste, tangible is perceived by valid mind, which is called the sensory consciousness. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, sensory consciousness. So sensory consciousness are direct perception. No need any image, just direct see. You just realize that object. So sensory, so in the Buddhist viewpoint, right? Mind, knower, awareness are same, synonymous, same, meaning same. Mind, knower, awareness. Mind, knower, same. Knower is mind, awareness is mind. So, so that means Vipassika school, they accept selflessness, not emptiness phenomena. So their view of selflessness to growth and subtle. Growth means self being empty of permanent, unitary, and independent. That is growth. Growth. Self is empty of permanent, unitary, and independence. Three things. So you are self, right? You are not permanent. You are changing all the time. You are not independent because you depend on others. You depend on others, right? You depend on fathers or mother. You come from others, right? You are not unitary, right? You come from collection of many parts, 5 aggregates. So that self being empty of permanent, unitary, and independent existence. So that the greater position viewpoint grows selflessness. Self, like self, me, self. Self is possessor. Like the object of the possessor. Right? Like so that means and then Sutra school same. Sutra school same. Gross selfless. But subtle one is different. Subtle one is self being empty of self-sufficient substances. That is their viewpoint of the subtle selflessness. By practicing this with the Four Noble Truths, they believe they will achieve Nirvana. According to Hinayana viewpoint. That's Hinayana, right? You understand what I'm saying? So, in a school, right, do not accept emptiness. To school, great exposition, and follow the sutra. They do not accept emptiness, but they do accept selflessness, which I mentioned you, two categories, growth and sadhana. Now, these are Pali tradition. Now go to the Sanskrit tradition. Mind only school, autonomy school, and Madhyamika Prasangika viewpoint. They accept both selflessness person and selflessness phenomena emptiness. So there is mind only school, middle of autonomy, Prasangika, to accept emptiness. Now they also accept selflessness of person, which is exactly same growth, same. According to mind only school, growth, selflessness is self-being, empty of permanent, unitary, and independent. Self-being, empty of self-sufficient substances, exactly same. Selflessness, same. Now they have extra one. Their viewpoint of emptiness, mind only school. So mind only view of school is, their view of emptiness is object form, blue object, and valid mind which apprehend the blue object like blue color, right? It's object. And your valid mind, I consciousness, you apprehend the blue object. So these object, blue, and subject mind are absence of different substances. It's their viewpoint, emptiness. You understand what I'm saying? Mind only school. Mind only school is, well, I can use that pot. Pot either the blue doesn't pot. You can use pot. Pot is very popular, right? So pot, mind only school viewpoint, we can say like this. Mind only school viewpoint, right? Over here. Emptiness is conception, apprehending form, and valid cognition, apprehending that form to be different substances. So that means we see the form, external form, but in our eye consciousness perceiving the form, always think different substances, but not one substance. Object, form, and you are perceiving that your eye consciousness perceiving form is different substances. Because form and valid cognition which perceive the form is one substances. It appears to our mind different substances. Can I give you an example? Like anger. When you're angry, somebody make you angry, right? You always think these external people making you angry, nothing to do with me. That's the whole problem coming. This is why we're not seeing that kind of emptiness. When somebody makes you angry, right? So that person is object of your anger, and you blame this person. he did everything, he or she. I have nothing to do with my mind. So that means you see object and subject, different substances. The object is creating everything, nothing to do with my mind. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the problem, all problem coming. So that's called they believe this is grasping. This will create more problem, more emotions. So once you realize that object and subject, one substance, then you no problem. Oh, somebody make you angry, but I have to think. Who plant the seed? If there's no seed, no cooperative condition arise. You understand what I'm saying? So see, if there are 10 people, not everybody make you angry. Maybe you have one person make you angry within these 10 people. Why? You plant the seed, and he is making you angry. Not other 9 people, you don't get angry because there's no seed. So that, you understand what I'm saying? Yeah. You understand? One is view for the emptiness. Yeah. Home. Mind-only school said everything is created by the mind. Means everything, external things, come from the imprint of the mind. When there's no mind imprint, nothing will exist. Well, everything, computer because of mind. Every new thing coming, mind imprint and making all this object. So it is mind base of all. Because of mind imprint, you create the object. If object exists without imprint of the mind, then that is called the external existence. So then that is object of negation. They don't accept external existence. You understand what I'm saying? Mind-only school. Okay. That is their view from emptiness. Now autonomy, totally different. Autonomy is school, emptiness is conception of true existence. So emptiness is conception of true existence together with its latencies. So now if I use that statement, subject, me, person, right? And now I have to prove I am dependent arising, I am empty of true existence because dependent arising. Now, empty of true existence means their viewpoint, empty of true existence means not inherent existence. They cannot negate the inherent existence. Everything exists, they believe it should be inherent existence. Objectively existing from the side of the object. So there's believing that two points. Valid mind, upper hand, object, and object should be existing from the side of the object. Object existing from the side, valid mind, upper hand, the object. Essence of that is a true existence. They said this book is empty of true existence because the book exists because the valid mind apprehends the book, and book side of the book also existing from the side of the object. If you don't believe this, then that is their way of grasping. If you believe book is not existing from the side of the object and not apprehend by the valid mind, so it then means grasping. You cannot negate that one. Their viewpoint of emptiness, do you understand? Autonomy. Autonomy, 2 points. True existence means they are not talking about inherent existence. True existence means book is object. So your mind, valid mind, is still the book, apprehend the book. So that means if it is not apprehend by the valid mind, it does not existing from the side of the object, then that means grasping. So you negate that one. Autonomy is good. Autonomy is good. So first, so this is pretty hard story. So this is what I'm talking about here. Immature apprehend means below all other schools. Great exposition, follower of sutra, mind-only school, and autonomy school. Two Hinayana school is Pali. Mind-only school, autonomy, Sanskrit school. So Hinayana school accept selflessness, but not emptiness. Now Mahayana school accept emptiness. Mind-only school, autonomy, and all other except emptiness, right? So what emptiness viewpoint of the mind-only school? Mind-only school means everything exists because latency left in the mind, and then everything exists. So therefore, everything is created by mind. If there is no mind, nothing exists. Right? So their viewpoint of emptiness is form and valid mind, which apprehend of form is absence of different substances. Because form and valid mind, one identity is substances, but it appears to our mind different. That's the point. Autonomy school, if I say like this, statement is statement. We can say statement use like sound. Sound is empty to existence because dependent on anything. So empty to existence does not mean inherent existence. Because inherent existence, they believe in inherent existence. Anything exists in inherent existence. They believe inherent existence is not necessarily truly existence. If it exists inherent, truly existent, not necessarily inherently exist. Sound is truly empty of true existence, but not inherent existence. So their view from emptiness is this one. Apprehend by valid mind an object existing from the side of these 2 points. If you don't believe this one, then that's emptiness. Anything exists should be apprehended by valid mind and existing from the side of the object. If you negate that, that is emptiness. There we formed of emptiness. So we use this whole logic. We use logic number 1, Dharmakirti, effect logic. Number 2, nature logic. Number 3, non-observation logic. Now you use here. If I say like this, sound, statement sound, right? Sound statement. Now I have to prove it is impermanent, and then I use the logic product. So product and sound is one nature. Therefore, this kind of logic is called the nature logic. Anything like this, we can say nature logic. But if I use exactly like this, sound statement, it is empty of permanent because it is product. It became non-observation reason. Because I use negative. Same meaning without expressing, If I use statement sound, right, it is empty of permanent. So then you don't express, it is impermanent. You don't have to speak. But through your logic, it is impermanent. If I say sound, it is empty of permanent. I'm not expressing into impermanent. But I'm saying it is empty of permanent because product. You already know it is impermanent. You don't have to say, express. But without expressing, through this logic. So this kind of logic is called the non-observation logic. Negative statement. Nature is same nature, And then you you can also use like this. Now you have to use that. You're the person, right? Person. You're a person, right? Your statement. So you're born from mother, So you use this logic to everywhere. Like you the statement, right? Then how can I use the logic? Like we have to use like this. This monastery always using like this logic, If I use something, I can use like this. You listen to me, okay? Sound statement, right? Impermanent product. It is nature reason. Sound statement, it is empty of permanent product. It is non-observation reason. Right? If I say like this, now you listen very carefully, okay? Sound, it is permanent, it is product. Then what? Then that logic is called the mistaken logic. If I use same like this, sound, it is permanent because product. So can't be, product and permanent is contradiction. Cannot go oppose each other. So this kind of logic is called the mistaken logic. So you can use this logic when you're meditating. You're meditating on the emptiness. So you use this. You're meditating on self and emptiness. So you're the person. Right? And your 5 aggregates are phenomena. So you're meditating, right? And you're sitting on a cushion. And I'm talking and you're listening. Who's talking? Me talking, right? Me talking. So now I'm talking, right? Self. And because I'm based on 5 aggregates. 5 aggregates are my base of designation. So then very simple way, I'm talking, therefore I'm not independent existence. Then you realize a little bit emptiness. You understand? I'm talking because I'm not independent existence. So you realize a little bit meaning of emptiness of self. Because now myself, I'm talking, I'm sitting on the cushion because I have aggregates. I'm totally dependent on my 5 aggregates. Then you realize emptiness is a phenomenon a little bit. You understand what I'm saying? Self and phenomena. Your 5 aggregates, the 5 aggregates? Form, feeling, smell, taste like this. So generally speaking, we have to use this logic very, very good. 3 logic. very, very important. Dharmakiti text, Pramana text. So this logic we can use everywhere. When we remember we have, remember as I mentioned before, we have this mind, awareness, knower, sense. Mind, there are different categories of mind. Direct perceiving mind, like inferential valid mind, subsequent mind, correct assuming mind, object appear to not realize mind, doubting mind, mistaken mind. We have all this in every day we use like this. So you have direct perceiving valid mind. Every day we see, we hear, we smell. That's direct perceiving mind. Now you see something like book, or then this is sixth mind, like sixth mind. Eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and mental consciousness. But mental consciousness can be this primary consciousness. It is non-conceptual mind. Mental consciousness, both conceptual mind and non-conceptual mind. Mental consciousness means when you see something, later you remember this thought, books. These are conceptual mind. You see this temple now. When you go outside, you have image of this temple. It's conceptual mind. You understand what I'm saying? These are the inferential valid mind. These are all inferential valid mind. Talking this nature, effect, non-observation, all the inferential valid mind. Because we are using logic, statement, proof, logic, and also there is an example you can use. So when you use this one, remember, statement sound, it is impermanent because it is product. For example, like pot. Pot is product, impermanent. Similar, you use that analogy, pot. So you can use opposition, statement, sound, it is impermanent, it is product, use pot. Pot is example. If you use statement, sound, it is impermanent, it is product. If you use permanent, like blue space, then what happens? It's not, space is not product, it is not impermanent, therefore it is, how can I say, non-example. Non-example. Pot is example, space is non-example. Right. If I use space, that is exactly the same. Go to everywhere. Right. In east space, you use east space statement. It is permanent because it cannot change. Like that. Space statement, it is permanent, it will always remain there. So then you realize, if permanent, it should be there all the time. Right? What about emptiness? Emptiness is permanent, right? So if you broke the pot, there's no emptiness of pot. So what happened? So there's nothing to do this way. Remember, in the hearts of the way, form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness other than form, form is other than emptiness. Form is empty of inherent existence. Emptiness is form, form is empty, yet it is functioning. Where test functioning, therefore it is merely labeled by the mind. Now emptiness is form, form and emptiness is one identity. Cannot separate. You cannot separate emptiness. How can I say like this? If I say form is the base, emptiness is the characteristic. So base and characteristic cannot separate. Something happened to the base form. And no emptiness of the form, all characteristic gone. So these two tied together. So that means emptiness of the form and form. We are talking about two truths, conventional truth and ultimate truth. Base, one base, different name, but one identity cannot tie together, cannot separate. So that's what form is empty, emptiness is form. Emptiness no other than form, form no other than emptiness. So something like this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Okay, maybe leave it. 8 o'clock.